All right, guys, joining me today is Henry Phillips from the popular YouTube cooking channel Henry's Kitchen. Henry, we are challenging you today to make a recipe from the Perfect Bake kitchen gadget just as well as it can make it.
All right, well, I'm accepting the challenge.
All right.
I'll be making almond twills with vanilla cream filling.
Buttercream.
Buttercream filling.
And twills.
That's right.
Okay, I'll leave you to it.
Okay. Thanks for joining us here on Henry's Kitchen today, and let's get to it. All right. Oh, the recipe calls, we're only making 2 cookies today, so the recipe calls for 1.75 teaspoons. So I'm just kind of eyeballing it here, but I think it's, and we're just gonna chop them up. I think I'm going to try a sharper knife. You know, when I was in high school, my high school sweetheart broke up with me, and I remember thinking that my whole life was over, and I was right. Okay, 1.75 teaspoons of brown sugar, our almonds, 0.1 stick of unsalted room temperature butter. Put it into our food processor. Finally, we want 0.75 teaspoons of corn syrup. I'm just going to round it up to 0.8 teaspoons for simplicity. You know, when I was about 10 years old, I was living in New Jersey with my brother, and there was this kid, Jeffrey. We hit him in the head. Locked him in this little closet that we had in our... Wow, I wonder what little Jeffrey's doing right about now. I guess we'll never know. Almost forgot. We're gonna need to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. Now, we're gonna go ahead and extract our batter from the blender, which is very tricky actually, because they say that cooking is never easy and it's never fun, but if it were, then they wouldn't call it cooking. They'd call it something else. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're gonna put our batter in the oven for 10 minutes. I am tired. Okay. Looking good. That's another thing I forgot to mention, is that you want to make sure that you spread them far enough apart when you put them in the oven so that they don't join. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this into our 2 cookies, at which point we're going to go ahead and... Okay, this is a very sensitive part of the process. We've let it cool for 2 minutes, and we're hoping that it's going to be the consistency that we need. The idea is that we're going to fold them into an arc shape. Okay, you know, we're just going to change direction a little bit here, and I'm going to make more of a log. So much of cooking is improvising based on your whims. Okay, perfect. Let's get started on our filling. Okay, we're just going to break up 3 eggs. Looks like I got a little bit of shell in there, which is okay. A little bit of shell is okay. Okay, we're gonna start mixing our vanilla cream. What I've done is I've mixed 3.5 eggs, 0.75 cups of sugar, and 0.25 teaspoons of salt. And I'm just gonna whisk it up. And I'm also gonna occasionally, every 5 seconds, I'm gonna add a little bit of our butter, and we're gonna whisk it for 9 minutes. I found that if you have a good, solid whisker, you really don't need somebody to share your life with. It seems to be turning into a nice, fluffy cream. Okay, we're just gonna pour our ingredients into this plastic glove so that we can spray it. I'm losing a lot of it there, but that's okay because we only made one cookie. Okay, so we're gonna cut the end of this, and now we're gonna inject our vanilla cream filling into our wafer, like so. And sometimes just for a little decoration, you could put a little bit on the outside. But overall, I think we're looking pretty darn good. Okay, let's see what Eric thinks of these.
All right, I guess Henry is done making his almond twill with vanilla buttercream filling, and we're gonna go ahead and show you footage of what we made with the perfect bake to compare. All right, Henry, bring it on in.
Okay. Yeah, so it was supposed to be 2 cookies originally, but I found that the way that the batter wound up formulating, it was just more economical to just make it into 1 cookie. Yeah. And yeah, go ahead and bon appetit.
So do you want to try it first? You could try it and then I could...
Well, maybe you try it and then I'll try it.
Yeah.
Help me make it through the night, 'cause I don't like myself.
Oh, got a little bit of plastic in there.
Oh yeah, I think that was from the tip of the vanilla cream glove.
Vat19.com.
Okay, so maybe Henry wasn't the best cook in the world, but he's a very funny guy. Check out his YouTube channel where he cooks up a lot more ridiculous things, or tries to cook up, I should say. And also check him out at henryphillips.com, and he's got tour dates on there. He might be coming to your town.
Yeah. All right.
Still got plastic.
Oh yeah, that's just it's that vanilla cream glove tip that you always use when you make the almond twill.